It's very difficult to speak after such an inspiring speaker, Dan. And that's the problem. She's so energetic. She's so full of life and vigor that for the rest of us, just to try and catch up to be with her really requires a lot of effort on our part.
I'm the president of his fan club. He just wants to make sure I'm still with him, and I am, 100%.
Thank you. It's not only at a personal level. The relationship between our two countries is strategic. It's a relationship that has grown over the years. It's a relationship that's not only in terms of economic or financial terms, but also at a cultural level and personal level. It's a relationship between families. And that's the beauty of the India-US relationship of the two countries. For those of you who come to India for the first time, if you start reading the papers here or you get a chance to travel around the country, you'll witness something which is amazingly akin to what's happening back home for you in the US also. It's the vibrancy of democracy. Amidst all that cacophony of sounds and the kind of the loudspeakers and everything, you'll find a common thread, and that is the resilience of the common people. That's a belief in democracy, in the power of the ballot. You'll have people, centurions, over 100 years. You'll have people who are just getting married. You'll have people of all ages, all lining up to cast their votes. That's because they believe in themselves, they believe in their country, they believe in democracy. And that's the basic strength and the bedrock of our relationship. In fact, almost, 5 years ago, when the US CEO Forum was reconstituted and has grown from strength to strength since then, there's always been a feel that while we do talk to the CEOs of some of the largest corporations in both the countries, and they span business across the world, something was amiss. And that something was the pulse of the smaller businesses of the MSMEs. So while there would be certain basic principles which would apply to all businesses, there's something more that is needed to facilitate, to handhold, and to take forward the problems that the small businesses face. It's not just economy of scale, but it goes much beyond that. And therein view this idea where Mr. Arora is here from the Ministry of MSME. We have been working together for the past several months with Diane and the entire team to see how we can come through with some sort of mechanism, some sort of institutional mechanism, whereby we could lend a voice to our smaller businesses. Can we get that voice heard in terms of some policy prescriptions, in terms of some policy suggestions, in terms of operative suggestions that could be taken up by the governments on both sides, that could provide us an insight into what is actually missing, what is actually needed to take that step ahead. And that's where the idea of having this discussion with. And I must say, I think the entire team of the US Department of Commerce, the industry out here, the entire team, the way they've been working for this event of trade west, I'm sure they would have had less of sleep than most of you who are facing jet lag. But the next 2 days and thereafter in other cities of India, where the event unfolds, we certainly hope that this can act as a catalyst to not only breaking the barriers, but also making sure that we are able to leverage this relationship, the ideas that emanate. Food aggregators, for instance. 4 years ago, there was nothing. And today in India, it's an industry that's growing by leaps and bounds, almost doubling every year in terms of its volumes, in terms of the sales. And so are a host of other businesses. At times, all it requires is an idea to take forward something which most of us did not even know existed or could even exist. There has been some mention of the volume, the size. So India in terms of its MSMEs could have maybe 64 million or 60 million MSMEs in India. Other estimates place it around 40 million. But it's immaterial. At the end of the day, it's each person who matters. It's each rural entrepreneur working in some village who may be just one family, a cottage industry who's working and who really needs to be taken up. And the idea behind this forum is to see how we can give them a voice, listen to them, and then take forward the necessary initiatives to support them. India has always recognized MSMEs as a distinct part of the economy. And so we are having special incentives, initiatives to see how we can support them. For those of you who are into technology, who are into patenting, for instance, so we provide a 50% rebate in the fees for filing to MSMEs. We are looking at providing expedited examination to MSMEs. And that can mean a huge thing in a 20-year life of a patent. You can cut short your prosecution time to almost 2 years or so or more. We are also looking at providing expedited examination for women applicants, for instance, for patents. So, at times, all that is required is to be given a thought that this is what is needed, and then solutions can follow. There is the talk of public procurement. India, by legislation, has specific policies for MSMEs. So there is a certain reservation in terms of public procurement. The necessary incentives, like the Biomedical Act, we have incentives for domestic players. And by domestic, it could be a foreign company working out of India or an Indian-grown company, so long as they are meeting those requirements from India. So there are ways to incentivize and there are ways to make sure that we are able to be economical, be viable, and take forward this business. As I mentioned, Mr. Ross, it's amazing. We have not witnessed this kind of dedication, this kind of rigor. Calling in at 12 in the night, and this is after he had he spent how many hours in the town like in New York because of the weather, and ultimately he could not land and he could not come over during the trip earlier this year. But then making 3 calls within the space of 6 hours or so, and that too past midnight from the US, it speaks volumes for the kind of belief they have in this relationship and the kind of way they're investing in this relationship. That's what we hope to take forward and what we hope to grow further. And we hope that we'll be there to listen to you, to hear you, and I was just talking to Mr. Martin about Sanam and spoke, and I was asking him, what does Sanam actually mean? Where does his name come from? So it's something new. I did not know this. He says that this is the ingredient in 80% of the chili that come from the district Guntur in Andhra Pradesh, and almost all the chilies have come by this name or have this component as ingredient. For those of you from India, would also recognize Sanam by another. Sanam also means in Hindi a sweetheart or a companion, and I'm sure Sanam will prove to be a true companion to all of you. As does Dr. CII, Sumana is here, the entire team has really been working hard to get this together, and from literally growing the tree where there was not even a seed. So I must say it's really a commendable effort, and we hope that not only the discussion, this limited period, but thereafter the entire table event and your stay in India is as memorable, as pleasurable as possible. Do take out some time to see this beautiful country, and despite the electioneering and the politics, it still remains as warm, as welcome as ever. Thank you, and have a great time.